Um, Hello, my name is Josh, and this is my portfolio. So some of the um, things that I edited on my portfolio is like my homepage. Before I only had like maybe 150 words, and it was in the comment box down here. Um, so um, I wrote like 500 words or something, and tried to add a picture to make it look good. Hopefully it does. For my MWA1. Um, I added a picture there instead of all the words. Some of the changes that I made. Um, so I know, Miss Friedman, you told me to like kind of change the beginning, for the children's game. I kind of reworded it. It's baseball is known for a children's game, and I kind of kept it like that because I feel like this, portfolio or this thing would be made for baseball players or like people who are in the game of baseball, so like they would kind of understand that it's still a child's game. So that's kind of why I left it like that. Um, and then so like for some reason my works cited got deleted, so I had like 3 sites and I found like 2 of them. So then I put the footnotes in there. Yeah, so I put one of the footnotes right there for this picture. I got a lot of pictures from this exact site. And then where's the other thing? Oh yeah, I think I got my information from one of the sites about where he coached, so I put that in right there. Okay, let's go back there. And then for my reflection, I had some problems with indenting. Some of my paragraphs weren't indented somewhere, so I went back and just indented all of them to keep it consistent all the way through. And then before I didn't answer some of the questions, and I came back and I answered all the questions in them. Try to fit them in there where they best fit. Okay, let's go to my MWA2. Also added another picture. This is probably the one where, actually, my MW3 I did the most work, but this one, I did a good amount of work on. I added a picture like you asked me to. In my reflection, I didn't answer like 3 or 4 of the questions, so I went back, added, one of the questions in the first paragraph. I added one of them at the end over here, and then I added another question in like somewhere up in here. Yeah. So yeah, and then let's go to my actual MWA2. So I had a lot of problems on this one, like with some just little stuff like spelling issues and not capitalizing some words. So I went back and fixed all that. And then like the main thing for this is I did not have my works cited in alphabetical order, but when I went back and tried to indent like the cache place, my computer wouldn't let me, so I stopped trying for like 30 minutes. After 30 minutes of trying to figure out, but I know that the second line and the lines after should be indented, but my computer was not working with me. So MWA3 was the most work. I added another picture. This is what the lakes used to look like before they got rid of them. So yeah. So like before, I did not have it in like a cover letter form, so that's what I try to go and do. I added at the top like who I'm trying to talk to, and then I kind of gave like the area that it's meant for. Then I kind of just try to put it in more of a cover letter form. So yeah. And another thing is, you talked about my sources. Like I need to get better sources. It's kind of hard for this project because, like, since it's such a local thing, there isn't a lot of databases that I can pull from. There was like 8 or 9 sources, so I had to stay with these sources. I couldn't go and try to find more sources to pull from. So yeah, that's why I kind of left that as is. And then going into all my outcomes, just in general for my outcomes, I didn't have enough words and it didn't look appealing to read. So I just went back and went through all my outcomes and got like 350 words or more and made it look a lot better and look like you want to read it more instead of one big block paragraph. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I pretty much revised everything. It took me forever. So yeah, there's my portfolio.